Hey there, Assalamualaikum guys. Welcome back for another amazing episode of what to invest in or what to look at for 2022. Something that can help you make that mashallah money. So this is part two, and there's a lot of tokens I want to talk about in this video. They're going to be slightly different than the first video. So watch till the ending. Let's get this thing started. So once again, we'll put more details of the project here. Number one, I think I'm going to talk about here is a project that I'm part of, that I'm on the team of, which is Mrhb, or that's Mrhb DeFi. Mrhb is the world's first halal, ethical, interest-free entire crypto ecosystem solution, or you can say DeFi ecosystem solution, with its 8 products on the line. 2 have already been launched, and they're working on building them, growing them, and making them out of the beta stage to something that's going to be wonderful for the greater community at large. Anybody who's interested in ethical, interest-free, and halal solutions would be someone that would love to be part of this project. So not financial advice, but do check out that project. I'm part of the project, and yeah, there's a lot of details about it. Another project that I think you guys should look into is XRP. Now, I know XRP has a lot of controversy behind it. Here's some details about it, but XRP is a project that is still running hard and still running strong, has a really strong team, and some people on the advisory board are officially from the current conventional federal banking, systems. And why am I looking at XRP? Because it technically goes against the whole aspect of decentralization, banking and stuff like that, because we still have not hit that part of our financial systems where we can be fully decentralized. I think another 5 years or 4 years to go before we can start looking into, we're going to be fully decentralized. So until then, for me, XRP is a hold of potentially very high risk to make, and very high return, because if it becomes institutionalized into the federal systems or the banking systems, then it could potentially go really, really high. So it's a project that you might want to check out, and without the controversy, do your own research. With all these tokens, regardless of which token I talk about, do your research and confidently stand by it if you think it's going to go up. So the next project I want to talk about is actually Terra Luna. Now, why Terra Luna? Because as crypto and as DeFi becomes very common thing, there needs to be a lot more stable coins. And guess what Terra Luna does? It helps develop new stable coins. And if there's new tokens being built from Terra Luna or on the Terra Luna chain, or in some way linked to Terra Luna, and where everybody's using those stable coins. For example, there's going to be stable coins for every country now. And if Terra Luna is the one that they are going to use to develop those stable coins, there's going to be natural demand for it. Once again, we talked about this demand and stuff in the previous video. You got to see where there's real demand for something, where people will have to use that chain or that token or that product or that project for the greater good of themselves, their society, or whatever they need to accomplish or achieve. That is natural demand. That's real demand, and that's what we need to be focusing on. The next project I want to talk about, I've talked about this project a lot, and I've talked about this project before on my TikTok, on my Instagram, on here, is CRO, Crypto.com, which right now is called Chronos. They don't call it CRO anymore, but Chronos is what it's known by. So Crypto.com's token right now has gone up quite a bit from the previous time I talked about it. I think it's at one point it had 3x. I told you guys to take out your profits, make your money back, and leave the rest in there. And a lot of you guys did, and I did too. I made decent return on it. But I still believe in CRO because being part of this industry, I understand what CRO is focusing on. CRO is not thinking small, they're thinking big. Crypto.com is doing everything to bring themselves in front of the normal day-to-day use cases of crypto. They have their debit cards or credit cards, whatever you want to call it. They have their NFTs that they're being marketed through big names like Snoop Dogg and XYZ. And so they are thinking about crypto and on a daily use case. They're not thinking about it in a technical format. They're thinking more of it a good UI UX format where it's simple, so it's easy to understand. For example, I hear all the time, Binance is so difficult to understand what's going on there. Crypto.com probably has taken that concept and said, we need to make something that's super simple for people to understand. That's the only reason, or the only way, that they're gonna want to convert into crypto. And if we can push them to convert into crypto through us, that will equal success on their token. So CRO is growing because of them focusing on UI UX, the concept of simplicity when it comes to crypto, and also because they're really good at getting their name in front of people. Remember, you can build the best technology, best idea, but if you don't get your idea and technology in front of the people, if you don't brand yourself, we talked about branding and everything, and if you don't brand yourself and people don't see it, there's no value to it. You're not going to gain anything from it. So it's very important you invest in projects that understand how to brand themselves. Being smart in technology is really good, but also need companies that understand how to brand themselves is also very good. So CRO is another one, or Chronos is the name, or you can say Crypto.com's token is probably another one that I'm looking at. Now, financial advice, do your own research and stand by it confidently. Okay, so the next one that I'm going to be talking about in this video is actually something is actually a token that everybody's talking about. A lot of people have talked about in the past, and it's called Polygonmatic, right? So Polygonmatic has been a very successful project coming out of India. These guys are developing a project that's supposed to be on Ethereum's network to make Ethereum more scalable, cheaper, faster, and all that stuff. Now, this is a problem, like the whole Ethereum problem, and you might have seen that I've talked about this whole Ethereum problem even in my previous video. This problem is very big in the crypto world because there's a lot of projects or a lot of programs that are running from Ethereum, but they're too expensive, or they're too slow, or they're too difficult to use because Ethereum is, it's developed in a way that it's very expensive, and it has all these gas fees, and it's slow sometimes, and all this stuff. So there's solutions that need to be developed, either competing with it or working with Ethereum to make it better, right? So Polygonmatic is the one that's actually working to make it better. And so this is a project that's already done, I think, last year, I think it did 2x or 3x, right? And so projects like that are gonna obviously keep growing. There's a lot of new solutions or technology that's coming with Polygonmatic. So it's a project that you should check out and see if it's good for your portfolio. Do your own research and not financial advice. All right, guys, that's it for this video. I have to keep these videos short because, people don't watch more than 7-8 minutes. Watch out for the next video. We're going to talk about other tokens, and probably tokens that are a little bit not in the blue chip standard or high market cap projects that might have a little bit more opportunity of growth. So inshallah, check out the next upcoming video. If you guys like this video, if you have comments about this video, if you think these projects are not good, or if you think they're good, let's talk about it in the comments below. Let me know what you guys think. Like, share, subscribe, hit that bell notification icon. Check out my TikToks and my Instagram, and reach out to me if you have any questions. Take care of yourself. Assalamu alaikum. Do subscribe, like, share, hit that bell icon for notifications. Follow me on TikTok and Instagram for more content. I'll be uploading more stuff in all of these social media websites. Thanks. Take care. Salam.